researchers have sounded a warning as one of the most explosive volcanoes in history is still rumbling. Lake Taupo, the calm waters located in the center of New Zealand's northern island, is actually inside a prehistoric caldera, or crater of a large volcano. The crater occurred after Earth's last super-explosion, the Oruanui eruption, rocked the region 25,400 years ago. Over the past few years, scientists have studied the lake and the area around it, only to conclude that the volcano may be active. The study's lead author, Dr. Finnegan Ilsley-Kemp, from Victoria University of Wellington, said, Lake Taupo hides one of the world's most active caldera volcanoes, which last erupted 1,800 years ago. The movement of magma and tectonic faults below the surface often causes the ground above the mountain to rise and recede. In 1979 we started a new survey technique that uses the lake surface to detect small, with 4 surveys conducted annually since then. In this paper, we summarize these 42 years of data to show that within the lake, near the Horomatangi Reef, volcanoes have helped to steer 160 millimeters, whereas north of the lake, tectonic faults have caused a ground subsidence of 140 millimeters. This shows that Taupo is an active and dynamic volcano which is closely related to the surrounding tectonics. A caldera is formed when a supervolcano releases more than 1,000 cubic kilometers of magma and other material in a single explosion. In that event, the magma vent that is now being hollowed out tends to collapse, causing the Earth's surface to sink, permanently turning into a caldera landscape, or boiling pot in English. Over the past 12,000, the top volcano has been active 25 times, with the authors of the new study describing the latest explosion at 232 AD as one of the most explosive explosions on Earth in historic times. Since then, the volcano has continued to cause panic because its roar has caused a destructive earthquake and a large subsidence in 1922, which is a phenomenon in which the subsurface activity sinks. However, Taupo is likely to erupt at several stages over the next few thousand years, and so it's important for us to be without and understand this period so we can quickly spot signs that might indicate an impending eruption. In the study, the researchers found that the geological period, which is marked by earthquakes, the northeast of the lake will slowly rise, the south of the lake will be depressed. The northern end of the rising lake is actually closest to the center of the volcano and the contiguous fault line, according to researchers. The researchers note that musings from 16 centimeters, catastrophic, whether it be building some buildings or inspiration pushing magma closer to the surface.